Yo, what is going on, guys? Monster here, and today I'm coming to you guys with a brand new video. Now this video I'll be showing you guys literally the best Pokemon Go bot that is currently out right now. You can run so many accounts on this, you can run so many proxies on this, so basically every single time the IP gets banned, you just switch to another proxy and keep going. Now the thing with this one is it has low XP per hour to prevent the account from actually getting banned, which is really nice, even though some of you guys are going to say, hey, can you give me a config to get 300,000 XP per hour, please? No, I'm not going to give that config out because there's no point. That's going to get your account banned, and they're going to say to me, why'd you give me the 300k XP config when it got my account banned? So what you guys are going to do, this is actually the same bot that I made a couple days ago, but you guys have seen that have so many questions on this bot, and it's also been updated so it's a little bit better and newer with some little bit of new features. So it's going to be the GoManager release bot 1.2.5. You guys are just going to download that and extract the file, and then you guys are going to come along with the folder that looks like this. Go inside the folder, and then go inside this folder, and then start up the Pokemon Go GUI. And you guys will be greeted with pretty much the same screen. You guys just won't have these two accounts, and if you go to the proxy tab, none of these proxies will actually be here. So basically what you guys are going to do is just right click on the screen, and then you guys are just going to click add new right under clear and right above edit. And you guys are just going to type in whatever name. So if I'm going to just call this account number 2, then you just type in either your PTC username and then your PTC password. Sorry about that, people are messaging me on Discord. And then here's the thing, guys, do not select the snipe Pokemon. This thing is not safe. Sniping will get you banned, and it is highly detectable. Most of the people that had accounts banned were from sniping, so I highly do not recommend you even configure this. Just leave this blank, but if you guys do want to snipe, then be safe and just do not do this a lot. Do this like once every couple of hours, and you guys will be maybe good, but it is still highly detectable. So Pokemon before evolving, that's like basically when you have 10 Pidgeys to evolve, then you're just going to type in 10. You're going to need 10 Pidgeys to be able to start evolving all those Pokemon at once. And it's kind of like the same thing, like if you use the Lucky Egg, then it's going to wait for 10 to evolve so that you get most of the XP out of it. Or if you do 20, then you're going to have 20 Pidgeys or 5 Rattatas and 15 Pidgeys and stuff like that. So I just set this to 1 because I don't really care when it evolves. And then max level, this is like the level for where, like when it should start evolving. And then auto stop on state, I leave this on Pokemon ban or Pokestop ban temp. So basically it'll stop once your account gets Pokemon banned or Pokestop banned. So really you guys can set it to either or. I just like to leave it as a default option because it seems to work the best. So search for Pokestops when below 100% of inventory is filled. So if you guys want to just keep going until your inventory is filled, then it'll just keep running and looking for Pokestops. And this is basically the amount of hours that you guys want the bot to run for. Now I wonder if you can actually just type in 0.05 of an hour. I guess that you would do that for that if you guys really want to calculate it out and everything, but I just let it run for if you leave it at 0, it's just going to run for the unlimited amount of time, but if you put it to 1 hour, it'll run for 1 hour. 1.0. There we go. So I'm just going to leave this at 0 because that's the default, so it'll just run forever. And then the logs is going to be basically the amount of like notifications it shows you, like went to this Pokestop, went to this Pokestop. It can show you 400 of those when it caught a Pokemon, when it missed with Pokemon, everything else like this. And then I just always select all this stuff because that's just simple. That's the same thing. You guys can really just figure out. It's not that hard to understand. Now I leave this proxy blank. So basically what I do is I click auto rotate proxies and stop on IP ban and failed requests. I set that to 1 because I do this with a lot of proxies. So now I'm going to click save and done, but we'll get back to this. So what this does and what this means is there's this little tab called proxies, and you guys are going to have no proxies here at all. So you guys are going to click add, and then you guys can either add a single proxy, and then you're just going to type in the IP address semicolon the port, and then you guys can find this on websites. But what I'll do is I'll leave a link to a couple proxy sites down below, or I'll also leave a link to my download file that contains a lot of proxies that I just got off of sites. So you just go ahead, click that, and then it's going to import 1,128 proxies. So that's 1,128. Now it's going to take a while if like most of these are banned. It's going to take a little while for your bot to actually find a working proxy, obviously, but it's 1,000 to choose from, so you're not going to really have to do anything. Now I'll show you guys what's inside of the proxy file. So basically how this goes, right, is you're going to type in the IP semicolon port. So that means, let's say the IP is 111.1.1.1. No, 11. Yeah. Alright, so let's just say that that's the IP, right? And then the port is 88 or 8080. Then you just leave it like that, click save, and you will be good. Make sure you have the semicolon between the port and the IP on the left side, the port on the right side, and you guys will be good. So I'm just going to delete that and leave it as that. So that's basically how proxies work, and this is basically, instead of using a VPN for all different accounts that you guys want to run, you basically just go into your accounts, and then you find the accounts that you guys want to run proxies on, and you should be able to, well, alright, so you're going to have to go to edit. You can't do it through there. You go to proxy, make sure you click auto rotate proxies, and what this is going to do is go through every single proxy on that list until it finds a working one, and then it'll start using that one. And then you don't have to enter in any proxy here because it'll just go through the list. I recommend setting it at 1 because that means it'll just go through every single proxy quicker in case some of them are actually IP banned or whatever. And then navigation, you just set wherever you guys want to, the latitude and longitude. Here's just some presets for Japan, New York, Netherlands, and Australia. So I would recommend if you're in Australia or Japan, set it in Australia or Japan. If you're in New York, or if you're in the US, set it to New York, or if you're in the Netherlands, set it to the Amsterdam, Netherlands. And then max travel, this is like the max distance from the starting point, so I think it's in meters, I believe. So if you want to travel like 1,000 meters, then you just put it to 1,000. If you want to travel 5,000 meters, then you go to all Pokestops and all Pokemon in that 5,000 meters. Now mimic walking, I just allow that because it's like a humanization thing. So another thing that I find, if you guys see right here, I have 2 Monster Slayer accounts. The second one is the one that I was testing it with, and I had the speed up to 25, and that seemed to actually get IP banned, as when I left this one, the first one, on 10 speed, and that never seemed to get IP banned. So what I'm going to do is I would not recommend going above 15 and set this to like maybe 5, because then that'll go between 10 and 20. So it's going to either go between 10 and 20 because 5 minus 5 is 10 and 5 plus 5 is 20. So it'll always just kind of vary the speed and just go differently, so it's not so detectable on the banning system and flagging and everything. So it's not like you're just walking 20 miles at the same exact speed. So it's just another thing that makes it look like a human's actually walking, and that's what you can also do when encounter while walking. So like I said, I wouldn't suggest setting this above 20 because that's when I actually started to get IP banned and everything. So every single time I left it below 20, like this account I had it at 10, it was slow XP, I understand that, but at least it's working. I'm not getting banned or anything else like that. So I would recommend less XP to be a little bit more safer and not get banned at all. And then you guys can just kind of leave this alone for now because I have to really explain that, and it's not too needed at the moment. I would just select like clicking randomize a few times, and then you guys will just be good. Leave it as it is. And then humanized throws. Now hit inside reticle, I would just leave this at 100%. I'm not too exactly sure what this means. If I hover over, will it show me what it means? Hold up. No. Alright, so I'm not exactly sure what this means, but I'm guessing when you're like throwing the Pokeball and it has a circle, I believe it'll go 100% inside of that circle, but I'm not too sure, so I just leave that at 100%. And then general delay, I don't change any of these. These are already kind of humanized a little bit, but I will add like 8 to that, 13, 4, and just random numbers or whatever. It really doesn't matter. This just means that it'll go, well, this one doesn't matter because I'm not doing sniping at all, but let's say location update delay, so it's going to be between 1,004 milliseconds or 996 milliseconds basically. So it just kind of adds a little bit of extra delay so it doesn't do the same delay every single time, and it makes it a little bit more humanized. Now you guys can also go here and then you guys can just change the amount of numbers that you guys want. So if you guys want 50 of everything, you guys just highlight everything that you guys want to change to the same number, and then you guys should change them. I'm going to change, actually no, I don't want those potions, screw potions. 100. And this is basically how the recycling works. You just right click, click edit, and then set like whatever number you guys want. And then evolving, so if you guys just want to evolve every single Pokemon, that'll get you a lot of XP obviously, but that will still also evolve them. So set evolve to true, that'll evolve every single Pokemon. So it's pretty obvious. And then catching, if this is already set to true, so that'll catch every single Pokemon that it sees basically. But if you guys do not want to catch certain Pokemon, then you guys can disable this. And for sniping, you right click, set snipe to true or false if you guys wanted to snipe this Pokemon. If you have the sniping feature enabled, like I said, I suggest to not, because that is highly bannable. Now right here, it will transfer every single thing. It won't transfer anything by default. So basically, if you guys just want to transfer stuff, you highlight everything that you want to transfer, you click edit, you click transfer, you click keep strong, well it depends, you guys can keep X highest IV, or you guys can really just click anything that you guys want to. So whatever options you guys want. So if you guys want to just below CP and IV amount, so I'm just going to set to 90 CP and 2000 CP. And then just click save, and now every single thing that's below 2000 CP and 90 IV will get transferred, because that is basically, I don't know, I only want 90 IVs. Everything less is kind of like trash to me. I mean, that's just my opinion. But yeah, so once you guys are all done this, you guys just click save, click OK, click done once you have all those options configured, and then just go ahead and click start. Now I didn't enter in an actual username or password, so that's why I didn't start, but really click Google user or PTC, type in the right information, and it will work. I can actually start up this account for you. My other account's actually temp banned right now, but so this one's gonna work. And another cool thing is, if you guys right click this and click view details, what you guys can actually do is you guys can view all the information on your actual account. So I have 350 items out of 350 items, 225 Pokemon out of 250, and you guys can see the rest right there. And if I go to Pokédex, it'll say how many I encountered, how many I caught. And then Pokemon, this will show all your Pokemon, your IV, their moves, the candy amount. Holy crap, I have 954 candy. That's crazy. Oh my god. That's insane. But yeah, it does show all the IVs. Wait, can I just sort it by IV? I can sort it by IVs. So yeah, if you click like whatever, it'll show the lowest IV first, or if you click it again, it'll show the highest IV first and then the lowest last. So it's pretty cool. I actually got, I forget what account I have it on. I have like a Dratini that's like 14 CP and 100 IV, which was pretty crazy. But yeah, so it shows attack, defense, max stats, and everything else like that. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. This bot is really awesome. I highly recommend using this bot. Super easy to use, super awesome. Run as many accounts as you guys want, run as many proxies as you guys want, and hopefully now you guys do understand how to use everything. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below in the comment section down below. Hit the like button on this video if you guys did enjoy, you guys do like this bot, or you guys just do like and want to support my videos. And hit that subscribe button if you guys are new around here and you guys want to see some more botting, Pokemon Go videos, and any other type of content I make, and you guys can join the botting nation by doing that. Also, I always like to recommend joining, wow, that's crazy, 1,092 proxies, but I always like to recommend joining my Discord chat. That's a link in the description down below. If you guys don't know what Discord is, it's kind of like a mix between Skype and TeamSpeak, and it's really easy and makes it super easy for me to communicate with you guys through like live messages and everything else like that. And I'm usually on there a lot, so I have a lot of fan interaction on there. I have some moderators helping me moderate the chat, admins, and everything else like that, and we do some pretty cool stuff on there. So come on there if you guys need any support or just want to talk to me and ask me some questions. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.